this on. And even after... Yeah, I do it on my iPad. Good morning. I have therapy in 15 minutes. It's 10:12. I have therapy at 10:30. So I actually did go ahead and did my hair and my makeup this morning, which I don't typically do before a therapy session, but we are going to be filming today and we have a very fun day planned. So I still need to get dressed, but first I need a matcha, and I want to make something, if I have time, that I've been wanting to try so badly, which is the Earl Grey matcha. I love having like a little treat, something cozy and exciting when I go into my therapy session. So it's like, let's try and make it before I go into my session. I'm gonna need a cup. Oh my god, I don't know what I need. Okay, so first thing, we're making an Earl Grey matcha. I've seen them all over TikTok. A lot of people are using Earl Grey syrup. I'm not doing that because I don't have Earl Grey syrup and I don't know how they make Earl Grey syrup. But I am gonna use decaf Earl Grey tea, and I'm gonna steep it for a couple of minutes. Okay, we've got our hot water, we've got our Earl Grey. We're gonna steep this in the hot water. And has to sit for 3 to 4 minutes. I'm gonna be cutting it close. It's like a concentrate. Our ice. Oh, also I'm making this in a London, not an Earl Grey matcha, which is technically what everyone's making. I'm making a London fog matcha. A London fog is literally steeped Earl Grey tea with milk and vanilla syrup. So I'm just gonna be adding vanilla syrup to it. So adding in my soy milk. This technically is vanilla flavored, so I could just stop at that, but it's a very subtle vanilla. I'm also gonna add a few drops of this vanilla cream sweet drops. Has anyone else noticed that when you're rushing for time and you're trying to rush through things, you actually end up taking more time because you just mess up? It's like, Lindsay, slow down. It's 10:16. I'm good. I have to be in there right at 10:30. So I'm like, slow down. So in my matcha bowl, I'm gonna do, I think I kind of do, this is a ½ teaspoon. I do 2 scoops of this, but I do 2 rounded scoops, so it's a little more than that, but around a teaspoon and a half, I'd say. I am using the nuuly matcha. I am obsessed with this. This might be my new favorite matcha. I have been using this like crazy and I still have so much left. And it is a small woman-owned business, which I really love. Okay, and now we've got our Earl Grey tea mixture. Earl Grey tea mixture, it's literally just Earl Grey tea. But I'm gonna pour this in my matcha bowl to whisk my matcha. It's either gonna be really good or really bad. Wow, I slowed down when I realized I was rushing through everything. It's only 10:20. We're pretty much done. It shows. Sometimes you just gotta recenter. All right, we've got our Earl Grey concentrate with our matcha, our milk with vanilla. Pouring this on top. All right, let's mix it. I tried to take a few photos of it before I mixed it because the colors are so pretty. I always say a London fog tastes like Fruit Loops or like Fruity Pebbles, so it tastes like a Fruit Loop matcha. So good. I'm pumped about that. That is so good. Okay, I gotta go have my therapy call and I will see you after. I just finished my therapy call and it was so good. We talked mainly about this fear I have of like waiting for the other shoe to drop. How whenever my life starts to get really good, I have this fear that something bad is gonna happen, because that is sort of how my life went when I was growing up. Like, I did have a lot of bad things happen, so it's normal for me to have like this fear response that when things get good that I should start looking for something that's gonna mess it up, or just expecting something to mess it up. But there's such a difference from being a child in an abusive situation that you couldn't control versus being an adult now in a situation that I can control, or I have some amount of control over my life, and I'm in a very different, safe, happy, healthy situation. It's like, even though I haven't worked through it, I have so much hope and confidence and faith that we will work through it, because with the help of my therapist, I have overcome so much in my life that 6 months ago, a year from now, I never would have believed I would have ever moved on from. And I'm excited to just get to a place where I can let myself enjoy the life that I've built and not expect the worst. You know, it's good to expect the best. It's so cool to look back and see how much growth I've had and see how much of a direct impact therapy has had in my life in the best way, which is why I'm so excited for today's sponsor, Grow Therapy. I shared in a previous video how Grow Therapy is a platform that helps you connect with licensed therapists that actually accept your insurance, making high quality care accessible and affordable for everyone, as well as sessions averaging $21 and some being as low as $0 depending on your insurance plan. So today I want to highlight a few more amazing things about Grow. Unlike some competitors, Grow Therapy allows you to directly select your therapist instead of being auto-matched, giving you more control for the perfect fit. The platform also has great flexibility with virtual and in-person sessions. They have highly vetted, licensed therapists with a diverse range of specialties, with most providers being available in 2 days. Plus, Grow's platform is super easy to use, allowing easy scheduling, rescheduling, and even up to 24 hours cancellation with no charge. So no stress if something comes up. If you're looking to give therapy a try, you can click the link in my description or even scan this QR code. Okay, we're doing it. We're making bread, you guys. I have been saying that I was gonna make bread for the past bajillion videos, and I just don't do it. I am nervous. Why? I don't know. So I had bought everything to make bread months ago. Actually, I bought everything to make bread in our old apartment, and it all went bad because I never made it, which is wasteful, and I did it again. I bought all this stuff, and I haven't made the bread, so we're doing it. I got just 100% whole grain, whole wheat flour. Yeah. Okay. And then active dry yeast. I'm pretty sure I have everything else I need. So let's make some bread, okay? It's okay to be a beginner. It's okay to do something you've never done before. It's okay to not be good at things. Okay, I found a Pinterest recipe. It says no knead, I don't know what that means, whole wheat bread foolproof. That's what we need because I am le fool. Cook time 50 minutes, rise time 12 hours. Rise time 12 hours? Wait, what? I thought you just made the bread.
Boil 2 cups of whole wheat flour, 1 1/4 cups of bread flour,
I have that.
and 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt.
I need bread flour? This is whole grain, whole wheat flour. Ideal for cookies, bread, brownies, pancakes, and more. So can I not just use this? Oh my gosh. Oh wait, they have a recipe on the back. 100% whole wheat banana bread. Oh man, that's a cop out though. That's a cop out. I know how to make banana bread. Okay, wait, I found a recipe for whole wheat buns that just uses whole wheat bread. I could just do the same thing and then just not make the buns because I do have loaf pans. F it, let's just try it. The whole point of this is just to try it. If it doesn't come out well, whatever, it's fine. Okay, let me pull up the exact recipe. This is a TikTok. I hate following it from a TikTok because you just have to keep pausing and watching it. Okay, I have the ingredients though. 4 cups of whole wheat flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar. I don't know if I have sugar. That might be the only thing I don't have. 1 tablespoon of yeast. I do have that. 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 1/2 cups of warm water. I have everything but sugar. I don't know why I thought you wouldn't need sugar for bread. This bowl might not be big enough. This is the biggest bowl I have. Oh, it's a perfect cup. 2 cups, 2 and a little extra. This one went a little under, so that makes it perfect. So then we are at 3 cups. Oh, a perfect cup. 4 cups. Next we have 1 teaspoon of salt. My teaspoon thing has matcha in it from this morning. I'm gonna wipe that out. So that's a half and another half. It says 2 tablespoons of sugar. These are for buns though. I'm gonna be making a loaf of bread. I don't have sugar to put in it. I have vanilla extract. No, that sounds awful. 1 tablespoon of yeast. How much are in these? For each packet, simply dissolve in 1/4 cup of warm liquid water with 1 teaspoon of sugar. I don't have sugar. Why do you need sugar for bread? Does the banana count as sugar? Am I gonna have to make banana bread? Okay, wait, I just Googled, can I make bread without sugar? Yes, you can absolutely make bread without adding sugar. The natural sugars in flour are enough to feed the yeast and allow the dough to rise, although it may take slightly longer to ferment without adding sugar. Oh, okay, let's just hope for the best. You know what I mean? It's like, we're wasting time. We gotta let this rise apparently for a long time anyways. This is 1 tablespoon. How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? There's no way. You know what? We're gonna put the whole packet in there because this is 2 1/4 teaspoons. So if 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon, right? That's close enough. Maybe I'll do 1 1/2. Oh my God, what am I doing? This is embarrassing. Let's hope this goes well. Like literally, I'm scared. We've got our Kerrygold Pure Irish butter. Okay. We've got our 2 tablespoons in there. Okay, so now they like use their hands and mix this all together. We're gonna start with a whisk and then I can put my hands in there later. Not to trauma dump, but this is, well, maybe this isn't because of that, but this is what happens when you grow up in a house without family, okay? Like when you're just by yourself as a kid and there's no parents around, like you don't really learn these things. And I do think sometimes I've been full honesty moment. I do think there's been moments in my life where I've been really insecure that I always felt like I didn't know how to do any of like the normal adult things, but there were no parents and adults around as a kid for me to teach me anything. My mom was like pretty much never home. If she was always locked in her bedroom. And you know, my dad obviously was not in the picture. So I just never learned how to do these things. And it's so great. Okay, maybe you're not supposed to use a whisk because of this. Even like when I first moved out, learning how to like do laundry and cooking, like most people, they call their mom when they're figuring these things out. I couldn't just call my mom, you know? And usually it was best not to bother her anyway. She just liked it better if I just kind of didn't bother her, which is very sad. But now it's like as an adult, I do feel sometimes like inadequate in these areas. But I'm reminding myself I'm not inadequate because I didn't have a mom to teach me these things. But I'm learning as an adult on my own. And it's a great bonding moment. I'm sure it would have been a great bonding moment with my mom or whoever teaches anyone how to make bread, grandparents, aunts, whatever. But I didn't have that. But it's okay because this is a great bonding moment with myself. I'm learning how to be a beginner. I'm learning how to improvise, how to not take things too seriously if it doesn't go perfectly. Be done with this. I think it's gonna be easier with my hands. I don't love the feeling of this. Oh, it smells good though. Just kind of looks weird, like a little creature. We're kneading our dough. Is that what this is? Is this the kneading part? I think it is. Ooh, the butter's kind of nice because I'm warming it up with my hands. I will say this is very soothing, and my therapist always encourages me to do more things with my hands. She talks about because we're in this like digital age, even think about like vision boards, something we're gonna do at the end of this video, but not a vision board, something different, is that we all do things so digitally now. And actually might have to do it in another video depending on how long this takes, we'll see. We all do things digitally, like we don't like get our hands messy. Because she asks me to draw sometimes and I tell her like, oh yeah, I do it on my iPad or like things like that. She's like, no, like do things with your hands. Go get like paint brushes, go get colored pencils. I think we're getting somewhere. Now it says to let rise for 1 hour. They all cover it, so I'm gonna cover it. 11:52. Oh, we still have plenty of time for today. I'm gonna cover it and let it sit for 1 hour. Does it matter where? I don't know. I also don't know what you cover it for. I don't know if it needs to be like sealed tightly or if it just needs to be covered. It's been an hour. I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, what's it supposed to look like? Wait, it got bigger. It definitely got bigger. Okay, so now what? So they made 12 dough balls, cover and let rise. Again, I am gonna do 2 loaves. Hopefully that's okay. I see people punch it, but I think that's for like sourdough, but I just want to do it for like the fun. You know what I mean? I just want to know what it feels like. Oh. Oh, it feels so weird. Oh, is it supposed to like come back? I don't know what it's supposed to do now. In the video, the guy just kind of folded it over again. Oh my gosh. It's definitely dough. And he broke it apart. It smells really good. My nose actually just touched it a little bit. So I'm gonna break it apart. I'm gonna put it in my loaf pans. Hopefully this makes enough for 2 loaf pans because I could always do just 1. No, because it says it's gonna double in size. So I think this should be good. We've got it in our loaf pans. I'm like really excited, even though I have no idea if this is gonna turn out. Okay, according to Google, whole wheat bread typically needs 1 to 2 hours to double in size. Depending on the recipe, your kitchen or in kitchen temperature, a warmer environment makes it rise better. You preheat your oven to a low temperature, around 200 degrees. Place your dough inside and then turn off the oven and let it rise. The oven is officially preheated, so here's what we're gonna do. First, because it says the reason you keep the towel over it is to let it have a humid or more warm environment so it doesn't dry out. So, according to my friend Google, we can also put a pan or like a bowl at the bottom and fill it with warm water, and then put these on top, turn the oven off, and this will let the steam rise so it stays warm and humid. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, we've got our warm water, got our loaves of bread in the oven. It is no longer turned on, it is completely off. I'm gonna let this sit for another hour and then I'll go check back in with you. Yes. Oh, my monthly clothing rental just got here. Ah! I stopped doing this for most of the winter because it was way too cold to wear anything other than my winter coat. But I did it the last 2 months. I've never gotten a nuuly bag that is this big before. I must have ordered big items. I'm so excited. Let me show you what I got. I'm not trying anything on because I'm lazy. First up, this is looking like a sack. Well, actually it might be cute on. It's supposed to be like, oh it is, you can see it's cinched actually. It's supposed to be like a tight fitted like dress, maxi dress. It looks so cute on the model, so we'll hope that it looks decent on me. I'll be posting photos of these on my Instagram. This is what I'll wear for the next month, so you'll definitely see these on and in like upcoming videos. Cute little blouse. It was unbuttoned completely with like a cute bralette on the styled photo, which is also how I will do it. A cute little zip up. I never wear gray, but it is my color season, I learned since I did all of that, and so far it has not led me astray, so should be just cute and casual to go over like leggings. Good for like when I'm going to a workout class. Another zip up, just because it's like that end of winter, early spring where I don't know if I'll have to wear a coat all the time, but I can't be wearing short sleeves. So I got a lot of like warmer stuff like this. Very cute, casual, very fun to dress up. Next month, or actually the month after next, ooh, for my birthday, we're going to Spain. So I'll have to get some really fun stuff then. I also got this cardigan. I've been trying to get this the last couple of months. Oh my gosh, there's someone outside, you can see me. Anyways, I've been trying to get this cardigan for the last couple of months, but every time I do, it's already gone. So long, like sagey mint green cardigan, very cute. And then last, I got a little zip up coat. Oh, this will be so cute. Like throw on like a colorful workout outfit. Oh my gosh, that's really cute. You can tell it's gonna be really warm. The time has come. We have our loaves out of the oven. I recovered them while I had the oven preheating. They're not looking right. Like they have risen, but they're very sunken at the same time. I'm assuming that means I've gone wrong somewhere along the way, but we are keeping our spirits up. This is our first time, okay? We're gonna get better over time. This is my first one, so here it is. Uncooked, you know what I mean? It's a little wrinkly, as you can see. There's nothing wrong with some wrinkly bread though. And now we're going to put these in the oven at 350 for, I saw 20 to 30 minutes. That's a pretty big difference. We're gonna start with 20 and I'm gonna just check every 5 minutes. It says until they're golden brown. They're already kind of golden brown, but I'm just gonna hope for the best. Okay. I also did not know you could put silicone like that in the oven. I thought it would just like melt. I don't know. I'm gonna set a timer, 20 minutes, and we'll see it when it's done. They're hard as rocks. Oh no, both of them? Oh, that is some stale bread. Listen, we tried something new. It's fine. They didn't even like rise that much. Did I really need the sugar? I mean, let's try a cut a piece. I don't think it's edible. You hear that, right? Ah! Oh no. Okay, let's see. I mean, okay, it's definitely bread. It's just hard as a rock. Did I overcook it? Oh, it's just thick. So it just really, it smells good. I mean, it's supposed to be, it is supposed to be sandwich bread though. Like, I guess if you cut it thinner. But I think the problem, now I'm realizing, is that what the rising is? Because if it had risen, it wouldn't be so small, but it didn't rise enough. I wonder if that means I need the sugar. Honestly, I'm not too disappointed when I see it though, because we did make bread. It's not perfect, but it's bread. It's like too thick. It's not soft enough. Like it's soft, but it's like chewy soft, not pillowy soft. Still tastes good though. Like I'll still eat it. Put some peanut butter on it. It tastes fine. It's just not the best texture ever. We made bread. We got over the initial hump of like, I don't know, being a beginner, being bad at something, when it doesn't work out. Hey, it didn't technically fully work out. I'm okay. Not the end of the world. I can try it again. For all you bread makers out there, leave me tips in the comments. What do I need to do better? What am I doing wrong? Be nice though. This is supposed to be fun. We'll try this again.
Okay, so this is how I know that cutting out the coffee has made such a big difference for me. A little update is that I was done. I was like, you know, I could be done for the day. And I'm like, you know what? I just finished reading Throat class last night, 10 out of 10, 5 stars. And I'm like, it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go to the bookstore and get the next book. And I'm not stressed. Normally I would not leave the house by myself close to like, I don't know, not mid of the day, but it's like, it's bright enough out. It'll be fine. I gotta be independent. And I'm vlogging in public. I'm not stressed. Yeah, great decision. I still am gonna drink decaf coffee because I just love coffee, but I have not found the decaf stock cold brew yet. I think because it's so new, they just announced it like last week. It's probably gonna take a while till it gets in our stores, but I'm holding out that I will find it before you know it. The next 2 books in this series, but also I just saw the biggest rat run across. I wish I could have shown you, but it was like 2 seconds after. 2 seconds before I pulled my camera out. Also, I realized I don't even have headphones on. I left the house without checking to see if my phone was charged. Maybe I should have done that, but like, I gotta have a little thought process, but didn't even check. My phone's at 10%, but I'm heading back home now. Didn't grab my headphones or nothing. I just sent it. Wow. This is gonna be so pretty when the leaves start to bloom. Oh my god.
You saying it smells wonderful, babe. Don't get your hopes up.
No, it does smell good.
That breaks my heart.
It kind of smells like a cinnamon in here, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm heartbroken because you're about to be majorly disappointed.
No, there's no such thing.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
Let me give an explanation for why it's not that good.
Okay.
You know how your mom told me to put it in 2 loaf pans?
Yes.
That was incorrect of me. I think she makes a lot more. You know how she has the KitchenAid?
Yes.
I don't have that, so I don't think I made nearly as.
So you made
So I still separated it, and they're both like thin, but like short and thick.
Ooh, flatbread.
No, the opposite, where it's like thick little stubby loaves of bread. Hold on.
It's okay.
It's my first time.
I'm gonna love it. Wait, these are cute.
No, this is okay. The inside is soft. There, feel this. So the inside is soft.
My hands are very dirty.
The outside is like hard as a rock, but it's edible.
I like that.
Here, you can try it. It's my first time. It'll get better. Okay, you're gonna try it?
Yes,
again, I think it'll get better.
So is this just considered like wheat bread?
Yeah, just a loaf of bread. Now I googled, and the problem was we didn't have sugar, so the yeast didn't really like rise all the way. You know what I mean? So you're supposed to put just 2 teaspoons of sugar in it, and we didn't have that. But it's pretty hard right here. But this part's soft. Yeah, it's not the best. The taste isn't bad. It's just the texture's not perfect. Tastes like a loaf of bread though.
This is good. This tastes like Cheesecake Factory bread. You know they give you at the beginning? Oh.
Cheesecake Factory bread. Oh, you guys are so far away. I forgot this lens is so zoomed out. Yeah, not the best thing I've ever done. Also, my tongue was tingling. And I don't know if that's because we had so much salt with pizza last night. Or if it's like the yeast of this like wasn't fully mixed in. That's probably not it, right? Okay.
How long did it take?
Not too long. I mean, the rising was the hard part. It didn't really rise properly. Like, it was supposed to get really big.
Is that because of the sugar?
Yeah, I think so. I would assume that's the only thing I didn't have. So I don't know. It said without sugar you could make it rise longer. Some people have their bread rise up to like 13 hours.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
I bring you a gift.
You brought me a gift? I brought my books. I went all by myself.
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock. I got home at like 5:30.
That's pretty cool.
What are these? You're coming.
2 clementines
We're recording, yes.
from a coworker in Palo Alto
2 clementines from.
who grew it in his backyard.
Aw, that's cute. Can we save it for my breakfast?
Yeah.
I thought it was my yogurt.
They're actually like kind of noticeably different than
Yeah, they're little and they're cute. It's probably the size they're supposed to be. Aw, I'll tell your coworker I said thank you for my clementines.
Yeah.
It's nice. But doesn't it smell good in here?
It does.
Alright guys, that's it for today. I don't know why the bottom of it is getting a little soggy. I don't know. We'll try this again very soon. Good night.